Right. We will look at one more example about rationalization. Now, look at this one. We have two fractions and then we want to add them together. Now, if we have two fractions having two different denominators, usually we make them have a common denominator. And if they have no common factors, then usually we just multiply them together to be the common denominator. But if you look at these two denominators, both of them are irrational numbers. That's why you can imagine if we multiply them together, it is not that easy or not that convenient. Therefore, before we add them together, before we make them have a common denominator, we rationalize each one first, right? And then we look at this one. Okay, we now 1 over 2 square root 2 plus square root 5. Okay, remember we have to multiply something. Okay, and in order to keep the fractions unchanged, we have to multiply both numerator and the denominator with the same number. And if we look at the denominator, we will multiply this time 2 square root 2. Instead of plus here, we have minus square root 5. And then we just do the same on top. Okay, this is the first fraction. And also the second one, 1 over square root 5 minus square root 2. Therefore, it means this time I multiply the denominator with square root 5 plus square root 2. Okay, we do the same on the numerator. Okay, and then 1 times this number, just the same number. And then for the denominator, okay, remember that it is in the form of a plus b times a minus b, which equals a square minus b square. Okay, and therefore this one, it is square of 2 square root 2 minus square of square root 5. Okay, and then the same for the second one. 1 times this number is the same number, square root 5 plus square root 2. And then when we multiply the denominator, these two denominators together, we have square root of square root 5 minus square of square root 2, and therefore which is 2 square root 2 minus square root 5. The square of 2 root 2 is 8. Okay, square of square root 5 is 5. Okay, plus square root 5 plus square root 2, and then it is 5 minus 2. Okay, 2 square root 2 minus square root 5. Simplify this one, 3. And then plus square root 5 plus square root 2. 5 minus 2 also 3. And therefore they are having the same denominator. So we can just add the numerators together. 2 square root 2 minus square root 5 plus square root 5 plus square root 2, okay, divided by 3, okay, over 3. Okay, let me write here. And then minus square root 5 plus square root 5 here. These two cancel with each other. And then 2 square root 2 plus square root 2 means there are 3 square root 2, okay, divided by 3. And then these two cancel with each other. Therefore, at the end, we have square root 2. Okay, right. Stop here and then you can continue with your worksheets, and then we will go to the next topic next time.